And this segment was brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sports booking app. Not only is it safe, but it is secure, and most importantly, Deke, it is reliable, baby. And for all the first-time users out there, if you download the app and use the promo code Moats, you will receive up to $1,000 in deposit bonus money. So, Deke, what are they waiting on?
I'm not sure.
No, seriously, what are you waiting on?
The time is now.
Download the app, use the promo code, and get an opportunity to make a little money. But with these receivers, they're young. Claypool's a rookie. Deontay's in his second year, but has struggled. He went through a little span, right, where he was really down in the dumps. Now he's starting to get out of it. Outside of Juju, which of these guys do you feel confident in saying, hey, I can sit them, they're mature enough, and they're ready for next week? I personally don't know right now. I think maybe James Washington.
Who would you put in?
But that's the thing. Because that's the thing. I'm like, okay, if you take out one, James Washington come in. You can have Ray McCloud. So those are two guys. So which two would you sit? Juju, I think, is one because of obviously his experience and his relationship with Ben in terms of being that safety blanket. Then from there, I'm leaning towards Deontay, but I want Deontay out there because I feel like he needs to keep this rhythm going.
I know, yeah. Like these last two games, right, catching everything.
James Washington hasn't had enough productivity to not play. He's gonna want to play, so he needs to be out there. Claypool, he's in another situation where, man, you could do something special as a rookie, man. You probably won't win Office Rookie of the Year, but in terms of the amount of touchdowns you could score, in terms of the amount of things you could do in Pittsburgh, yeah, you want to be out there for that. He's not. It's no way.
Hell no.
Yeah, not
Jefferson
or
Herbert.
or Herbert. Either one of them. I'm. Who you going? I like Justin.
I'm good with either.
I don't like quarterbacks always winning the award, so that's for me. That's why, bro. I was mad last year when we said it should have been Jacobs. They gave it to Murray. I'm like, all right, don't do this to me again. If it would have been Burrow, okay, cool, I got you. But it's Herbert.
Listen, dude,
don't do me that.
Like the seasons that both of them have had, I'm good with either one.
Even though I do think Herbert was more impressive this year to me than Murray last year.
Oh, yeah, easily.
I just started. I ain't know how y'all felt.
Well,
I think I feel a little more impressive, man.
Default, I think Murray was the best rookie quarterback just by default. But then
the situation he got thrown into as well too was crazy. So,
then you got to think though, Jacobs didn't have the year that Jefferson had this year.
Correct. Yeah, not today. No. Jefferson.
Well, he would maybe have put up even better numbers. He was hurt for like 3 or 4 games, so that's kind of what killed him. But yeah, I just think the top. What do you want to say? The top contenders for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, it's a 2-horse race, man.
Well, even from last year to this year is kind of drastic.
Yeah,
the level of it.
Yeah, the two Ken is
like if it was Herbert last year, easily.
No brainer.
Jefferson last year, easily.
No brainer, absolutely. Yeah, I'm with you on that, without a doubt.
So that's why. Yeah, I think it's tough. I'm good with either one, to be honest with you.
I like it, man. I like it. Like I said, for me, I like Jefferson. Excuse me. I like his celebrations too, man. He was the first one doing that, man.
He was doing it at LSU.
Yeah, and then, man, remember he wasn't even waiting to score. He was doing that thing. You the one who showed me. You were like, bro, watch the celebration. We're like, what are you talking about?
That was his first.
That was the
touchdown.
debut. Oh, man, celebrated for 15 yards before he scored a touchdown. I was like, okay, is this we got Deshaun Jackson? Okay, he did score. All right, I like it.
I'm kind of with you, man, on the receivers. I just don't really know what you do because there is a part of it. It's like it's football. You play. You're there for your team. You do what you got to do.
Because like I said, our available receivers, it's got to be Washington. It has to be Ray McCloud.
It's like one of the big three would probably have to playing throughout the whole game. Like if you're talking Claypool, Juju, and Deontay.
So that's of the big three. Who?
The big three.
So who can you win without? Okay, who can you win without? But who?
But I don't know. I don't know if that really plays into
more
it.
Important? Because, like, to me, the reason I say is this, right?
I'm more concerned who's not getting hurt. That's
because this is all right. So who could you win without though? Could you win without Juju? Could you win without Deontay? Could you win without Claypool? I don't think you win without Deontay. I think you have to have Deontay to win a game come playoffs.
Oh, you're talking about playoffs, not the Browns game.
Yeah, I'm saying if between those three, if one wasn't available to you, which two do you think you could still win without?
Well, bro, this actually probably goes to my sentiments throughout the year. I would want Deontay, Claypool, and then you'd put third probably Juju. But then between
for me, I flip flop. I go Deontay, Juju, then Claypool.
Okay,
Deontay because he's so dynamic with the rock, right? We talk about, man, when he does catch it, what he's able to do with that ball, short or deep, is special. So that's why he's number one. But the reason I got Juju at 2 instead of Claypool, Juju's so consistent, bro.
I understand that. It's kind of pick your poison. What do you want?
Juju, we said, man, Juju's not running by you, right? But he's combat catch 100% of the time. He's going to be open. He's going to do all the tough plays. He's doing all the intangible things. You need him out there. He is Ben's safety net. We see Ben look to him a ton, especially on possession downs. That's his go-to, right? And then from there is Claypool. And we said, man, if Claypool got more opportunity, if Claypool was targeted the way that Justin Jefferson was, I do think that Claypool could have kept up with him. His targets just went down. He wasn't featured anymore. So I do think, man, that's the biggest reason why I have him at 3 instead of 2. Now, potential, he could easily be the best of them all.
That's what I'm thinking is like end of Colts game. Claypool he could was be the best of them all. Huge factor. Yeah, so if we can keep that type of shit up, he would be really important for the playoffs. The 2 comeback routes and
that screen, you're like, that's what the offense looked so much better when you featured him. The 2 guys that I always say, man, when you get them involved in the offense, it looks night and day. Deontay and Claypool. The games where Deontay and Claypool either aren't featured or are struggling, right? Deontay having the drops and stuff, the offense looks terrible. The games where our offenses looked good, Deontay has went off and Claypool has went off. So to me, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm Ben, I'm saying to myself, I got to figure out more ways to get them the ball and not the reverse. I don't want to see another reverse. I don't want to see another reverse to Claypool.
It worked.
I don't want to see another
in the first 4 weeks.
I don't want to see another reverse. If I see another reverse, I'm throwing my TV. I might go find Randy Fichtner myself and give him the 2-piece. All right, and that's my guy. That's my guy. Okay, I just can't see another reverse. I can't. Not the Claypool. You can reverse the Ray. You can reverse the man. I'd rather you reverse the Juju. I can't take another Claypool reverse, but I just ain't got it in me right now. I just don't.
It just hasn't worked.
It hasn't. It's so predictable now. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't. All right. So yeah, that's just how I feel on that situation. But for me, I go Deontay, Juju, Claypool. So in that order, that's kind of how I would view the guys that I would.
But you already said you think Juju would be the first one out, though.
He will, because I do think. So since we said Deontay is probably the best in terms of productivity, Juju is the best in terms of consistency, the best in terms of when you it's kind of like that.
And we talk about the veteran stuff too. I don't know if that plays in.
The way I look at Juju is the new version of Heath Miller. He's the new version of Jason Witten in terms of
maybe even a little bit worse than Hines or something like that.
Like he's that extent where he's gonna find the soft spots in the zone. He can beat a linebacker. He can catch, you know what I mean, in tight windows because he doesn't get a lot of separation, but he can catch in all these tight windows. He is the safety net. He's the guy you're looking for on gotta have it downs, possession downs, situational football, right? That's the guy. So understanding his significance, I do feel that he would get pulled first because of that. Now, Deontay, if Deontay was more consistent this season, it would be a no-brainer. Deontay's lack of consistency, especially these past 4 weeks, it's not like he struggled early in the season and now he's put together this long span of really good performances. It was flip-flopped. So
yeah, well, kind of what he did last year, right. Actually. Like he came on strong last year.
So now that has to be a reason why you're like, you know what, as much as I know, as talented as he is and as much as and the impact he has on this offense, I'm not as confident in him as I am Juju because we know he's 1 or 2 drops away from going back in the tank. like seriously. You saw even against the Colts, right? The pass was behind him and he didn't catch it. And he's looking like it was behind me. Like he's trying to sell it to us that it wasn't a drop.
Was this like the first one, the first draft?
Right? Yeah, absolutely. So you can see right there that, man, he's not all the way confident in himself because he was trying to sell it to you like, dude, it was behind me. It was behind me. Look,
I didn't notice that.
Yes, bro. I'm looking. I'm like,
I didn't think anything of that one. I really didn't because it was like behind. It wasn't the best pass.
Yeah, you watch me. He's looking like it was behind me. It was behind me. If you're a guy like Juju, if Juju had one, Juju ain't get up talking about it was. Like, all right, whatever. We good. We're going to the next play. Because the confidence in his hands, the confidence in his ability. Deontay, because he's been in the tank, because mentally we saw him, that Bills game, he went into the tank. We saw that, right? So it's not like we're talking about a guy that we've never seen show a little bit of mental weakness, right? It's not like we haven't seen him show that. So you have to assume that, man, if it gets like that again, he might go back there again. And if he does that, now we're stuck. So that's why for me, like I said, Juju is my number 1 guy in terms of getting him off, but I do want Deontay to get some more positive in-stadium reps. I don't need a lot of it.
And then get out quick.
I don't need a lot. Yeah. I want to see him, man. If you play 4 series was essentially about a quarter and a half.
3-4 catches.
Man, 3 or 4 catches, 3 or 4 targets, we're good to go. Because it's not like you're, and this we have to realize too, with Mason at quarterback, we're going to see him throw the ball, but it's not going to be like 40 plus times like Ben. That's not going to be the case. This is, you're looking at 25 to 30 passes tops. They're going to try to run this ball. That's going to be the mentality. In a game like this, you run the ball because you want to keep the clock running. Keep the clock running, you minimize your exposure for injury risk, right? So that is going to be a part of the plan. But they are going to take shots. So for Mason, it's not even like you're going to have a ton of opportunities to throw the ball. So Deontay, you might be out there for a couple of series and only get 1 target, only get 2 targets. I just want to see you catch the ones that you're supposed to catch. Yeah. Catch what you're supposed to catch. That's it, man. But keep the confidence. Don't give me the if you drop it or if it hits your hand, but it's a bad throw and you're like freaking out, pointing the finger, it wasn't me. You're good, bro. We believe in you. You believe in you. That's all you need to do. You believe in yourself because we believe in you. We know how your impact is, baby.
Yeah.